Yo, what's going on, people? Aiden here. Hope you're all doing alright today. Thank you all for the support. Today we're going to be having a look at Death Sentence for EA UFC 5. And if you guys want another version, Red Corner has a version on his channel as well, so go check that one out. Thank you all so much for the support. Jumping into this character now, Death Sentence. Going to be a pretty straightforward one. It's going to be a little bit of tattoo work to get that headband, to get the bodysuit and the belt as well, but it should be relatively straightforward. So yeah, Death Sentence is being trained by Mighty Mouse at the moment. I think they're on episode 3 or 4 at the minute, and basically, yeah, the guy is just going through all the basics like striking, grappling, and just trying to get his game together so that he can take on these different opponents in street beefs and just beat them. And Death Sentence is like such a character at the moment, man. I'm really enjoying the way that the guy, his vibe, the way he talks and stuff like that. He's got the infinite power, he can just destroy everyone, his power is unlimited and all this kind of stuff, man. Referencing Batman, referencing Goku. He's gone through and like learned all his fighting skills from video games basically, which is something that I think Uriah Hall did, except Uriah Hall referenced Tekken, so you know, he got some different kicks and different moves, whereas my guy over here has gone for Batman Arkham Knight, and yeah, he's actually trying out these different moves on people, like grabbing their arms and karate chopping their forearms and stuff like that. So now Mighty Mouse is taking him under his wing. Mighty Mouse is helping him out to learn different things about the MMA game and how to actually, you know, hold positions, how to, you know, close your guard, etc., submissions that he could go for and all this kind of stuff. So it's quite an interesting journey. I think a lot of people are rooting for him. He's such a character as well, the way that he talks and the stuff that he says, and just, yeah, he just seems like a good person, man. It seems like he's got a good spirit, a good heart, and he's had a lot of street fights according to him. He's had like 100 odd street fights. He's defended his workplace from people like, not bandits, but like people that are causing a ruckus and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, this is my version of this legendary hero right here, and we're just jumping into it. So yeah, if you guys got any other suggestions, please let me know, and you know the usual, I'll see what I can do for you guys. In terms of other kind of characters that are coming out, I've got a Tobey Maguire for Spider-Man. He's probably sitting in a similar lane to Death Sentence over here, one of those characters. Obviously Death Sentence is actually a fighter, but it's just one of them special characters that might stand out that you can use for online play. And if anyone does get any knockouts or anything, any like serious clips with Death Sentence online, please send it over, man. I would love to have a look. So yeah, let's jump into the last bit now for this tutorial. We're going to be having a look at the tattoos, and it's a 6-part tattoo system, so hopefully that's pretty straightforward for everyone. First bit is we're going to be putting this headband on, shapes number 19 on the forehead, and then blend it in all the way. And then on top of that, we're going to be chucking one of these Irizumi free, and I've just turned it around to the side like that. And I've done the same thing with the belt down here. So we've got a red belt at the bottom, which is sitting between 2 other tattoos, and then another one of these Irizumi freeze sitting on top of that layer. And then for the body, we've got 2 sets of tattoos. So one set sits underneath the belt, which is the one down here, and then the other one sits on top of the belt, shapes number 19, and it sits like that. And then that's kind of how I've done it. So you don't have to layer the red on top of the black, you can just put them in between, and then it should be all right. And then for the gear, I've gone for the standard bottoms, the long ones, the black ones, and then the black UFC gloves. And then if you want to give him UFC gear, then you can do that as well. For the style, Steve Wonderboy Thompson is going to be the fit for him. This is what I imagine him ending up like one day. Someone was saying like he's like Michael Venom Page is like the end version of him, like something like that. That's where he would end up. But anyways, very interesting character, and Mighty Mouse is really absolute legend for bringing him onto the scene and yeah, doing his thing, man. Thank you so much for the support. Catch you guys next one. I'm out of it. Peace.